three players named to the Sporting News Texas All-State teams. Let's talk about it right now. Sooner born. All right, so OU brought in a pretty decent class, very much a small class, but still has some good players on there, including Michael Fasucci, Ryan Foje, and another guy, Tory Block, which a lot of people have forgotten about. But Block, whose father played in the NFL, is a nice running back coming out of Texas as well. He rushed for 1,262 yards, 26 touchdowns. Has helped his team reach the regional finals. And he was also a pretty good pass catcher. He had 13.8 yards per catch, had 22 receptions, and 3 touchdowns. He also was a star on the track team who had a record-breaking season for their high school on the 4x1 last season. Did some amazing things, but he is not just a trackster. He's a player who can go in there, put his head down, get in between the tackles, and do what he has to do to gain yards. He is a player that I have looked at pretty much in depth, and he is a running back who I pretty much like because he does the things that you really want to see. He doesn't get shoestring tackled. He breaks tackles. Has a jump cut. He knows how to get to the outside, get upfield real quick, north and south. And he has the potential to be one of those running backs who can get some playing time maybe next year. There's a lot of running backs coming back, so he might have to maybe redshirt next season. Hopefully that doesn't affect him as far as staying with the program. We know how it is these days with the transfer portal. But he also is joining Michael Fasucci, which they both made the first team, and Ryan Foje, who made the second team, I believe, Texas All-State teams. And so those three guys are going to be three of the guys who has to shine for the Sooners next season. Has to be, well, I'm not saying shine as in start or anything like that. I'm saying come in, look like the 4 and 5 star studs that they are, and look like they're going to develop into some nice players for the future. We need some guys that we can depend on. That offensive line. This class was particularly pretty good. Robert Redenbaugh, one of his best, honestly. Brought in like 4 or 5 guys who all look like they have potential to play in the future. It just may not be next season, but hopefully we can get Fusi and Foje maybe to slide in, maybe get in the rotation. We'll see how that works out. Now, I don't want to waste none of their red shirts if we have to do nothing like that, but I think those guys are going to be pretty good players. And I think that Foje is just as talented as Fasucci. And I know a lot of players who, or a lot of people who maybe don't know that about him, but I think he's one of the best players coming out, as well as been reported on, especially in the All-American game down there. Heard he had a great week or two of practice, and I know that it was reported on the unofficial 40 by Josh McQuistan that he played guard during that experience. Didn't get a chance to see the game, not yet anyway. I'm probably going to check that out. But they said he switched to guard, said he looked pretty decent, probably needs to work on a few things. But that just comes along with growing, getting stronger and getting his technique down. But looks like a good player so far. But anyway, just wanted to report that those guys made the Texas All-State team, the Sporting News team, by the way, first team and second team. So good for those guys. Can't wait to see him come in here. Man, just another great day to be a Sooner. And we'll holler at you next time. Thank you for hitting the like button, subscribe button. Please keep sharing the show. And we'll holler at you next time. Boom, Sooner.